Hi, it's me again, Beverly Dot. Right, I am just going to show you how I make a quick pom-pom. I've got one of these, God knows how old it is, but it's an old pom-pom maker. And I'm going to make a pom-pom to go on the top of my hat that I've just finished the pattern for. So I'm just using the same colours that I used in the hat, and what I'm doing is just takes a while to get going, but basically you're wrapping the wool around these. Now my two, I've got these kind of, there's like little bobbles on the back of one of them, and the other one's completely flat. And this is so that when you hold them together, there's a little gap in between them, so that once you've finished wrapping all the wool around, you can clip the two together and then you cut all around the wool. But I'm going to wrap all around the wool first. Sorry, wrap the wool around first. With a selection of my three colours. I may do it random, I might just do it in blocks of colour. You can do it whatever way you want, but I'll see you back at the other side. I'm going to fill up both of these halves and I'll see you when I'm done. Right, it's Bev again. So here I am back with my two halves of pom-poms that I've already wound. So if you can see those, let's let it focus in for a minute. Okay, now I've got to clip these two pieces together, which is a bit fiddly, especially when you're trying to do it on camera. And actually, what I might do is come back to you in a minute. Or have I actually? No, I've managed to do it. There we go. It is a bit fiddly. As I say, other pom-pom makers are available. It's just what this is the one that I have. So they're joined together. So the next thing I need to do is cut between the two plastic circles, like so. You can start to see the colours underneath. I've used all the same colours that are in my hat. So I'm cutting around here. I mean, this is how I do it. I'm sure there must be other ways of doing it. I remember when I was a little girl, which is quite a long time ago, lied actually, it's a very long time ago, where you would sit and have a polo shaped piece of card, or two polo shaped pieces of card joined together, and you would basically wrap yarn through the middle and around the outside of it until it was full up, and then you would cut round the outside just like I'm doing now and tie a piece around the middle. So I'm nearly there. Apologies for my rubbish video skills. I'm hoping that as I do more of these I'll get better. Here we are. I think I've got all the bits there. Now what I need to do is just put that down a second. I've got some yarn threaded onto a needle, which I'm going to wrap around the middle. I always use a double thickness because I want to pull it quite tight, and if I don't have a double thickness it might break, and then yeah, it would just be a bit of a pain. So here we go. So we've got it around the middle at last. I might have to tie a knot like this. pull it quite firmly. And then I'm going to tie another knot, but I'm going to wrap it round the middle again first. So it's really quite fiddly trying to look at the camera and look at what I'm doing at the same time. And I only have two eyes, and they can't do different things at once, unfortunately. Right, here we go. So I've pulled that together. I'm tying another knot like that. There we go. And then you can take these plastic bits off. So I'll take that bit off first. You just kind of unclip them. Actually, by the looks of things, they weren't clipped together very well in the first place, but hey ho. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's all of your pom-pom maker. I feel like Blue Peter here. Here's one I made earlier. That was their favourite saying, wasn't it? Right, so I'm fluffing it up a bit. Fluff, that's a technical word. Okay, so actually sometimes you're better off just squishing it around. Now, if you want to trim it, you can do. There's a few little sticky up bits. So I'm just going to trim mine. There's some more bits there. Your pom-pom doesn't have to be, well, my pom-poms are not perfect. So I am going to cut my short ends off. They'll be the same length as all my other pieces. So snip that off there. And then, because it's already attached to the needle, here's my hat. Now you want to pass your needle down through the centre, which is there. Let's get all these fluffy bits out of the way. So I'm pulling it down with my other hand through the centre of the hat. Then I'm going to carefully turn the hat inside out whilst I'm still holding on. Okay, I've got my needle. And then how I attach it is, you could actually separate these two pieces of yarn, take them under different strands and then tie them in a knot. Or you could do like I'm doing, take it out under the centre, and then just before that wee loop closes, pop your needle through it and secure it with a knot. And you can actually do that a couple of times. So you're actually physically attaching it to the top of the hat. I feel like there should be some background music here. Maybe I'll get to add some in afterwards, or not. This is my first time, I've no idea what this editing's all about. Right, so then you get rid of, well, you sew in your ends, and I normally run them under some of the stranding at the back, because actually the ends will always felt into the rest of the strands anyway. And then just to make sure, thread them back up again. There we go. Snip off your ends, turn it the right way out, and voila, there's your pom-pom securely attached. You could still go around and trim that and make it beautifully round, but there you go. that's how I attach a pom-pom. Thanks for watching.